All iPhone 15 models. We're going to iPhone 15. Going to 15 now. Never mind, this 14 is old news.
Yeah, we're very Ming-Chi.
This always happens, though. Just like I was saying about finding the problem, this always happens, too. There's somebody else that wants to talk about the iPhone 15
next.
because there's people that want to wait. And those people will flock like the women of Capistrano. Like the salmon of Capistrano. Sure. Women flock like the salmon of Capistrano. The people will flock because they want to see this too. They're like, should I buy the 14 or what's going on with the 15? And then here you see all iPhone 15 models will reportedly feature dynamic island display cutouts. But the standard variants might not include ProMotion displays until 2024. Don't get me started on this, Will, because I just made an entire video on the topic of the difference, the gap between the Pro model and the regular model. And right now, I don't see a reason to buy the 14 non-Pro model. And it's one of those situations where you're really wondering from a strategy perspective how they're playing this out. Did they know? Like, this is Apple. They're smart. Like, they need to know way in advance. Production numbers, things like this. This year, they seem to be okay with people buying the Pro model, spending the extra money, boosting the profit margins, or maybe not. Maybe it's unexpected. Because I did also read that they may have to change some of their assembly plans because maybe they did believe more people would still buy the plane. Like, they don't know how much people want a dynamic island or a 120 hertz display or are in the market for a Pro model instead. Some of these things you figure out when you get there. Some of them you accurately predict. Others not so much. Like the fact that there's been reports that the iPhone Mini and SE actually did better than the new iPhone 14 and the Plus model. I don't know. There's a lot of numbers out there. But anyway, they will roll it out apparently slowly as far as the standard model is concerned. According to this report, you get the dynamic island first, and then you don't get the 120 hertz display until later. And I think you're going to need the 120 hertz display to get the always-on display feature. Yeah, 120 hertz LTPO on standard models. Supply chain can't support it, according to Ross Young. So, and look, our old pal Gordon Kelly is in the chat. Any news on the iPhone 15 range? Surely 120 hertz cannot remain a Pro exclusive, and the pill must come to standard models if Apple wants wholesale developer adoption. See, he's going after him. Anyway, next generation apparently is going to see at least dynamic island. And that's the one that actually shocked me the most because Apple wouldn't normally have a distinctive software element exclusive to one model where no one else is learning this software element who's on the regular version. And again, he mentions developers developing your little notifier, widget, whatever you might want around dynamic island. I don't even know what you're allowed to do at the moment, but you need the big footprint to make it worthwhile.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I told you not to get me started, and you got me started.
Well, I didn't say anything.
That's true. I was getting started regardless.
I should have said something.
Well, you could put the tab in front of me at least.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You have to at least take responsibility for
Sure,
that.
I'll take it.